it's me, Lil Chami, and I've got Molly with me. We've had a bit of a cold, and it's kind of icky, and so we've been, blowing our noses and and we have a little bit of a cough. It's not that icky thing going around. It's just a head cold, that just is really icky. So that's what I can say. So I got my tissues, and Molly's got her blankie, and I have my warm shawl. And so we're here to read you a story. Oh, and I got new crayons. These are really, really cool. I love the crayons. I love crayons. I love the crayons that go up and down. I don't know if you can see it, but they go up and down, and they're really nice to color with. And these ones have smell, and I think that's cool. I had a small set, but I saw these in the store a couple weeks ago, and so I got them. See, and they're cool. So, because I like to color. All right, are you ready for a bedtime story? I'm sorry, this is really wobbly. I'm trying to make it so it's not so wobbly, but it doesn't want to cooperate. That's right. Okay, so tonight we're going to read a good night story. It's Good Night, Little Sea Otter. It's absolutely adorable. Do you like sea otters? It is by Janet Halfmann and illustrated by Wish Williams. What a cool name. Can you imagine if your name was Wish? Hi, Wish. I would love that. It is by Starbright Books from Massachusetts. That's what it says on the back. I have a hair on my tongue. Okay. Good night, little sea otter. I'm sorry if I sound stuffy. With lots of love to my grandson, West. Sweet dreams forever. J.H., which is Janet Halfmann. This is adorable. Isn't that so cute? And I love the colors up on top in the sky. Even the colors in the ocean or the sea. Sea, because it's a little sea otter. There we go. It's just so pretty. As the setting sun kissed the kelp forest, little sea otter snuggled on Mama's chest. Mama fluffed her fur until she looked like a brown powder puff. Then it was bedtime, but little sea otter wasn't ready to go to sleep. I forgot to say goodnight to the harbor seals, she said. Isn't that pretty too? I would suppose that's watercolor, like what Beatrix Potter used. Little sea otter waved her soft, silky paw toward the rocky shore. Good night, harbor seals, she squealed. Good night, little sea otter, they snorted back. Isn't that pretty? Oh, and here's the sea otters too, or the sea harbor seals. Then loud barks bounced across the waves. Oh, I can't forget the sea lions, said little sea otter. And there they are. I always like the sea lions. Good night, Father Sea Lions. Good night, Mother Sea Lions and baby sea lions. Sleep tight, little sea otter, barked the sea lions. A seagull swooped down to check out the commotion. "What's this ruckus about?" squawked the seagull. "It's bedtime," Mama said. "Good night, Seagull," her little pup called. "Well then, little sea otter, good night," squawked the seagull, flying off to find a good resting spot. "Okay, time to lie down now," said Mama. But before she could say another word, little sea otter dipped her furry face into the chilly water. She's saying good night. "Good night, orange fish and yellow fish and purple fish," she called. "Good night, striped fish and spotted fish. Good night, long fish and short fish. Good night, little sea otter." All the fish bubbled and burbled. "Who else is down there, Mama?" little sea otter asked. Mama named creature after creature. "Good night, sea urchins and sea stars. Good night, clams and crabs. Good night, snails and sea slugs," little sea otter called to them all. "Good night, little sea otter," the entire ocean sang back to her. Can you imagine being sung to by the sea creatures? That's cool. Little sea otter waited for the very last good night. "Did I miss anybody, Mama?" "Yes, you did," she said, scooping her up in her paws. "You missed me." Oh my goodness. "Oh, good night, Mama," she giggled. With little sea otter tucked on her chest, Mama rolled over and over in the kelp. Soon they were both wrapped in ribbons of seaweed that would keep them from drifting away during the night. I didn't know that that's how they slept. Did you? How funny. Uh-oh, Mama. I forgot to say goodnight to the moon and the stars, said little sea otter. "Good night, moon. Good night, big star and little star. Good night." Little sea otter's eyes slowly closed. "Good night, little sea otter," cooed Mama, kissing her furry head. "Rock-a-bye," whispered the sea. "Rock-a-bye." I hope you liked our bedtime story. I hope I feel better next week when I read stories. Because, man, it's been rough. I'll see you very soon. I hope you have a wonderful, good sleep. Good night.